Holy moly, look at all that water. Uh-oh. Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Settlement Survival with me, Mr. Gill. Thank you so much for joining me, and thank you so much for all of your previous views, likes, comments, suggestions, subscriptions, and all of that jazz. Ladies and gentlemen, I thought my microphone was off there for a second. We are back. Some more nomads are just about to arrive. There was a flood. It was actually kind of cool. The water came up from the bottom of the screen, covered the whole entire thing, went all the way up, and then it came all the way back down. It was cool. But it didn't do much apart from kill every crop. Oh, maybe that's what's happening. Oh, wait a second. Now that I think about it, nothing's happening here for a while. Oh no, the plant doesn't grow in this season. Yeah, okay, cool. We're fine. We are stuck in a population situation in that we have enough people, then they kind of die, and my population replacement rate isn't very good. So I built a whole load more houses, which I hope kind of encourages people to make it a baby. Because we definitely need more babies. I think it's improved. Just keep an eye on that. 25, 26, 25, 25. Okay, these numbers need to go up, basically. Instead of this number, the adults, which is what we get every time we get some nomads coming in, which is just about to happen. But you can see again, we're getting these situations where enough people die that then buildings stop working. There's nobody to work in the smithy, see, and I just upgraded it as well. Shocking. Okay, now we're waiting for the speech bubble from the nomad people. Nobody working there, nobody working there, nobody working there, nobody working there. We're like 10 jobs short, minimum. What's wrong with you? Cut stone, make more. And I mean, I think their happiness is pretty high. Their health is pretty high, so they should be making a baby. I don't understand why they're not doing it all the time. You, where's your partner? Go in the house. Do something. It's okay, the lettuces can wait. We have enough food. I'm okay if everybody wants to take a year off and just make some more babies. 13 immigrants, we'll take them. Thank you so much. Now, hopefully they should filter into their jobs, all the jobs that are available. You should also see, you might also notice that you get these little things now, that the buildings are breaking down. We do have a repair person. Amber is taking care of that, and I think she does it relatively fast. Yeah, there was 2 over here that needed repairing, and they're already done. So I think we can leave Amber to do her work. She seems to be able to get around town, get stuff done. That's cool. What do we want to make here? We were making iron tools. Can we make steel tools? More durable, last longer. Sounds awesome. Stone tool, pretty crap. Hand cart. Ooh. Traps. I don't know what those are for. We're going to start making steel tools, I think. Let's do it. Okay. Are you people going back to work? Come on. Everybody go back to work. We took 13 in. Now we have 17 labourers. That's odd. Look at all these houses. You know what? Maybe Amber does need help. Amber, you can get Jimmy as your second in command over there. Yeah. Okay. Everybody go back to work, please. Come on. Jesus. It's just like everybody stopped working. Anybody else need some jobs? You. All good. Now we built a new farm here. Let's go like not a farm, an orchard. Why can't I? This building's closed. Of course it is, you idiot. There we go. No, whoops, sorry, Lily. Yes, you can do there. Plant some chestnuts, please. I also believe we got some geese. If we pop in here, we don't need both of you, Jamie and Eve. Goose. Fantastic. We found the goose. We've also opened up this one up here. And, joy of joys, I unlocked the terraform research. So now we can flatten some of these mountains that are in our way and possibly making things annoying. Some of them, of course, obviously we want to keep because they look cool. But I'm kind of like this mountain here, a little bit shit. This one here, we already put a tunnel through, so now we're stuck with it, really. This one here is probably in the way. Yeah, you know what? Let's flatten this. It doesn't cost you any money to flatten, which is great. but also I think a tiny bit of an oversight, because you can quite dramatically change the map, which I don't think should be that easy to do in a game. Right, yeah, wow, all these houses are breaking down quite quickly. I wonder why it happened all of a sudden. It's just at some point in the game... Oh, look, we've got full health. Make more babies. Make more babies. Okay. I think something that adds to health is variety of food, or is that happiness? Maybe that's it. What's wrong? Oh, come on, people, get back to work. And look, we're down to 1 again. 22, 27, so that's going to equal, what's that? That's 49. We don't have enough adult students and kids. We would need more babies. I don't know how to make them make more babies. We have to make them happier. How can we make them happier? We've got a bathhouse. We've got loads of clinics. We've got 3 churches. I mean, we're more than happy to build another church. Where does this church reach to? There. This church reaches... It covers everybody. Everybody is within the boundaries of the church. Everybody should also be close to a clinic. Clinic there. Clinic there. Okay, there's a couple of ones on the edge there that don't get that clinic. There's a clinic there. And there's a couple on the edge that don't get that clinic, I guess. But we're talking like 6 houses out of 30. What's wrong with you? Not enough beeswax. You guys really don't work that hard. You only produce 100 beeswax a year. It's not really enough. We need that soap for the bathhouse. They're also super healthy because the boat came by and I bought all the herbs. We are now raking in the silver coins. So we can start buying herbs. Herbs is something that we've been low of, because the herbs that you gather, I don't think you grow. Shush, bathhouse. I don't think you can grow herbs, or at least I haven't seen the seed for them yet. So we had to basically buy them, and I think we'll just continue to do that because it keeps them at full health, and I think that helps making babies. Please make babies. Out of the geese, we're going to get what? Geese meat, geese dung, feathers. Feathers is good. Feathers leads to beds. Beds lead to better houses, which I'm assuming makes them happier and helps them to make the babies. That's the theme of this episode, ladies and gentlemen, making babies. Okay, so what else can we do to make them happy? Can we put some decorations down? Does this help? We did put some lights down at some point. A flower bed. Where's a nice spot for a flower bed? I think here. Look at this. Lovely little spot. Oh, isn't that cute? Jack-o'-lantern? No, that'd be odd. A street light. Like there. Lovely. A whole hog decoration. That's definitely the decoration I want to see when I arrive in a town. Is a whole hog tied up, trussed against a stake in a very weird fashion, just up like that. You know, here I can understand a hog roast rack. That looks fine. You know, they'll be roasting the hog. This one, we just tied it here and left it for now. Just left it for now. Oh, there's lots of stuff. A big barrel, a salted fish rack. What? A roasted mouse? Where can I put the roasted mice? This is an odd game. Where does the mice fit? Please, give me a spot for some mice. Do you fit here? Do you fit here? That's a bit odd, having the mice just up the back there. What about here? Well, you can fit right next to these houses. And the church. The church is always where we keep our roasted mice. Okay, this house is broken completely. Rebuild. Okay, this is annoying now. What? It can't be built because we don't have the things. Oh, right. Okay, so we can't build the decorative stuff. Okay, that's fine. What's wrong with you? We don't have pork. Okay, I'm an idiot. Okay, fine. Pause that. We can do that later. What's wrong with you? Oh, you don't have your stuff, do you? What's wrong with you? There's nobody to work there. Work! What's wrong with you? Yeah, exactly. Get back to work. Okay, now we get into the kind of management. Ooh, that saving thing is so abrupt sometimes. Now we get into the kind of management bit of it. And this is where Banish used to get hard as well. Is you get to a certain kind of level of people, and then other people are kind of doing stuff, and then things are starting to break, and if you're not keeping an eye on everything, all your things must tumble. All your cards must tumble. What is it? If you're not keeping an eye on it, all the plates must fall because you're juggling plates. Is that the thing? Okay, cool. Whoever thought of juggling plates? They do it like on a stick, don't they? Seems a very odd thing to think of. Imagine if like your friend came over to your house and was like, guess what I can do? And you're like, what? And he goes, gets a stick. And then he's like, can I borrow this white plate? And you're like, well, yeah, I guess. He kind of sitting there thinking, oh my god, he's going to smash the plate with the stick. I really like that plate. It's the best plate for eating nachos on. And instead he balances the plate on the end of the stick and starts twirling it around. And like he's like really focused, just twirling this stick with this plate on top of it. And you're like, oh, okay, cool. And he's like, look how awesome is that? And you're like, I mean, that is pretty cool, but also why? You know, it's like you can twirl a plate on a stick. How did you think of that? Why are you doing that? And why didn't you bring your own plate and your own stick? Yeah, very odd. Okay, come on. All right, so what are we waiting for now? There's a ship. Oh, there's a ship. Oh, lucky we didn't miss him. Candy? Candy's going to make them happier. Let's get some candy. Let's get like 500 candy. If they're happy, they're going to have sex. Down jacket. Fishing nets I do want, but I think we can start to make them soon. Specialized medicine. We've got 500 herbs. We'll probably... Oh, some citizens have no tools. Need smithy to produce tools. It's processing. Yeah, okay. Calm down. 1 second. Pause. Wait. Hold up. Hold up. Everybody hold up. I'm buying stuff. Shopping day. So we got the candy. We could get some leather boots. Movement speed. Yeah, fine. Fishing net is a good thing. We can definitely use those. I think we can make them relatively quickly. Specialized medicine. Let's just get the candy. 3,750 bucks worth of candy. Transaction also. We can now order things as well because we're starting to get money in. So we should probably save some money up and get some cows. Right. So what were they saying? There's no tools. What are you guys doing down here? Steel tools. Why aren't you making tools? What's taking so long? You made 31 tools this year. Doesn't seem that long to make tools, does it? We had like a couple of 100 tools as well. So what's happened to the tool situation? Can I buy some tools? No. We do have tools being made, just maybe not at the speed we need. And we're out of flax again. Right, we're out of flax because this dude's using the knitting shop is using the flax. We've got 1,000 rope. We don't need any more rope, thank you. So that's that. What's wrong with you? You're full. Okay. God, there's a lot of stuff hanging around. We've got lots of stuff. What's wrong with you? What's a minus sign? Output limit reached. We need to upgrade this baby. For that we need lamp oil. We have that. We need steel. We don't have steel. We don't have planks. What's happened to all the planks? You're not using planks. What are you doing? You could make some planks. What are you doing? How much domestic fuel do we have? Not a lot. What's happening here? Everything changed very quickly. I think what we need... Okay, what we need... Let's get a plan going on here. Processing... Let's get a water sawmill. Another one of these babies. Right up against the back of these houses. Like so. Excuse me. Okay, so that guy's doing that thing. That's going to make a water sawmill. Then we needed more steel. So steel is coming from over here. This guy here. What's wrong with you? You made 120. Why aren't you making more? We could add a guy in. That might help. We've got lots of ore. We've got lots of fuel. It's just a situation here of efficiency and getting stuff done. Right, okay, so that's fine. That's going to make more steel. We're going to switch this back to iron tools. That's what's going to make this easier, actually. That's going to fix this. And once we get a few more 100 iron tools, we'll go back to steel tools. So this is making coal. So at the moment, the output limit is reached. We can't upgrade this without steel and planks, which is going to take us a minute. So we're going to turn this mine off. And we're going to make sure we've got some more coal going on. These guys, we can actually chuck in a couple there. 5 of 5. 5 of 5 should be good for now. What's wrong with you? You need steel as well. And what are you making? Building kits, of which we have 329. That might be enough building kits for now. Let's turn off the forge. Yeah, and let's build up back our reserves of steel. And then look, we'll have to probably redevelop this little area. Get some multiple backup sets, some redundancies built into this system, so to speak. Right. There we go. Thank you very much. Fantastico. Yeah, you need your flax. We possibly might need to start planting more flax. It's done pretty well having three flax fields. I think 1, 2, 3. They produced a lot of flax, but this guy does make a lot of linen, and this guy does make a lot of rope. So I wonder if we could have a little flax production. What's wrong with you? What's the little saw mean? I don't know what that means. Is that a tool? Is that a tool situation? Why use a different tool? This, oh no, that's the tool situation. Okay, you don't have tools, do you? Right, everybody's short of tools. Don't worry, we'll get back there in a second. So yeah, let's plant some old flaxy flax. Got a little bit of standard field action. No, let's match the fields with this pasture orchard we did. So let's go a little skinny fields. Like this. Like that. Like so. Yeah, we're gonna have some skinny fields going on there. Get this road bit. We've got the cut stone road now, which is faster. I'm gonna pull this up. We're gonna come not that way. We're gonna come this way like I saw. Right, okay. Now remember, we don't. What the good thing about this is, so we can build more houses all the way here. The houses don't need to be in reach of the marketplace or anywhere else in particular. We've got no people, of course, but this is now up to 24, 38 kids. That is definitely working. Build the houses, give them candy. A strange patient. What's this? Hospital admitted patient who is unable to move his limbs. Blah, 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 blah. Use the conservative treatment to maintain the patient's stability. Take risks with drugs. Always take risks with drugs. But his body mysteriously shrank a lot and he moved with a newfound agility. Okay, I don't know what that means. The hunter found an alpaca. We already have alpacas. Everybody, hunters are finding everything now. They could have been finding these in the first 5 years of the game. Look at this, we're up to year 26. It took 13, 14 years before we found our first alpaca. Right, you... Whoa. We don't need so many people. Raw materials, because it'll make us some flax. You... Staple food, raw materials, beans, vegetables, flax. Let's just max the flax. Max the flax situation here. Okay, flax is maxed. We can turn you off for a second. We do have 2 people though, if we wanted to. Yeah, so max the flax. This guy's, we're going to have to put another beehive in somewhere. An apiary. What's wrong with you? Oh, you built yourself. Good. Okay, turn you off, turn you. And let's get you going onto the planks, young sir. We are rolling in the wood. This timber situation is great. I don't know how it worked, but all of a sudden, I just added 1 person to each timber place, and now we're just raking into it. Oh, look, this one could use one, but we don't have any to spare. However, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, everybody and in between, I think we've achieved our goal here of having babies. Look at that, 40. So at the start, this is 25, now it's 40. We've had an extra 15 babies this year, and that's all going to filter through. They're going to go to school, obviously, but then they're going to become the adults. We're also got some load of nomads coming up here, so I reckon by the time those nomads hit, we might have a population explosion. What I'm going to have to do is build a ton more houses, otherwise people are going to get annoyed again. We're also going to have to look at their happiness, because it's dropping a bit, even though I gave them candy. Spirits. Look at the candy, they're chowing down on that candy. We're going to have to work out how to make that. I think we need sugar. Sugar and chocolate, I so believe. But we are looking good. We are growing. Everything we're growing, and our money situation is getting better and better and better. Look at that. Last year they made 3,000 gold coins, which is excellent. Hopefully by the time this merchant arrives, we might be able to order some cows or some sheep. I'd say we probably want cows, because I'm assuming cows make milk. Milk will probably lead on to other things, but also more variety of food will make them happier. And they will have more babies. At the moment, we have space for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 households. That's quite a lot, so that's pretty good. Cool. Thank you for joining me. We're getting there. You know, we're getting there. We are becoming a prosperous little Guildtopia. And who wouldn't want to live here? Definitely me. I think I'd like to live in this neighborhood down here, away from that disgusting pig thing they're building. But this would be a good view, would it not? Can we turn the screen around? Oh, imagine living here. Next to the butcher, which is nothing's wrong with that. Sit here. Can I get some meat? Yeah, fantastic, cool. And what are you growing over here for me? Flax? I like flax. I'll have steak and flax tonight. Just right next to the storages, which is great. There is this kind of apartment block, which is a little bit noisy because it gets filled up with nomads with cholera. But, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, look at all this water. Just sitting there. It's odd. Right. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.